Hi, this is Ryan Neal from the USA office of Neal's Saddlery and Harness, or CowBoy sewing machines. And today we're going to be talking about the CB205 heavy-duty compound feed saddle and harness stitcher. The CB205 is one of the best sewing machines that we have in our arsenal here at CowBoy Sewing Machines. It does cost a little bit more than the CB4500 and other comparable models. However, it is one of the best sewing machines that we have. The reason for that being is the machine is based upon very, very reliable German technology. The machine does feature fully adjustable presser foot tension, fully adjustable thread tensions. It does feature adjustable stitch lengths as well as a fully operational and adjustable reverse mechanism. So today we're going to go ahead and sew this machine off on 3 layers of approximately 10 to 12 ounce harness leather so that you can see how the machine performs. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try here so you can see how easy and reliable the machine does perform on 3 layers of extremely heavy leather. So we're going to go ahead and stop our needle when it's all the way in the down position. We're going to go ahead and lift up on the presser foot using the foot lifter. We'll turn the material 90 degrees and then continue sewing. And again, we'll stop and complete another 90-degree turn. And now we're going to go ahead and place the machine in reverse so you can see how reliable the stitching is in reverse and the fact that it will match hole for hole. So I backed up approximately 7 stitches through this very, very heavy harness / skirting leather so you can see how the machine does in reverse. So what we've got here is I started on this side, I sewed all the way down the piece of leather, did a 90-degree turn, and then sewed all the way back up the piece of leather, and then also went into reverse. I'm going to hold this very, very close to the camera so you can see the quality of the stitching for this machine. You can see when I backed up in reverse, it matches hole for hole. And then again, so you can see how thick this leather is and how easily the machine did perform when it sewed through this very, very heavy leather. This is very, very hard leather to bend. You can see I'm struggling here trying to get this leather to bend after it's sewn. And of course the reason for that being is the machine does tie an extremely tight stitch. Again, so you can see how thick this leather is. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go on to a little bit lighter weight leather. So what I've got here is I've got 1 layer of this 10 to 12 ounce leather along with a lighter piece of probably like 4 to 5 ounce leather. So I'm going to back off on my presser foot tensions when I do that, and then we'll sew this piece of 10 to 12 ounce leather to the piece of 5 ounce. I'm going to go ahead and make a turn here. And then again another turn. And then we're going to go ahead and back up a few stitches. And then I'll go ahead and pull the material out of the machine. So again, this is relatively lightweight leather for this particular machine. We've got 1 layer of 10 to 12 ounce along with a piece of 5 ounce leather for a backer. And you can see again how nice and even the stitching is, and also look at the reverse stitch that we have here. You can see how evenly the reverse stitch matches the forward stitch. So I'm going to take a little bit of time here and talk about some of the optional attachments and accessories. We do have a material guide on this for this particular machine. And it mounts to the right of the needle plate right here. In the place of this plate, you remove this plate and install the material guide. And then, so it works like a rip fence on a table saw, so you can move the material guide inward or outward. Very, very handy when you're trying to sew equidistant lines from the edges of anything. It works very, very good on scallop breast collars and so forth. And then we also feature the stock needle plate for the machine, which is just a half-moon shaped arc type needle plate. And it mounts in place of the existing needle plate that's on the machine in this position. And then we also have a stainless steel stirrup plate, and the stainless steel needle plates are a CowBoy exclusive. We're the only company in the United States that offers stainless steel needle plates for these machines. They are investment cast and polished to a mirror finish, extremely reliable, extremely tough. designed for a lifetime of use. And again, this particular stirrup needle plate would mount right here in place of the existing needle plate, and then you can sew leather-covered stirrups on saddles and so forth. Then we also feature a holster needle plate, again made out of solid investment cast stainless steel. And this holster needle plate is designed to work on knife sheaths and gun holsters. Again, you can see it's been polished to a mirror finish, and it's extremely reliable. You don't have to worry about the needle plate rusting, which does happen sometimes with needle plates because this is again made out of solid stainless steel. And then the final needle plate that we have available is the flat slotted needle plate, and it would just mount again in place of this needle plate. You would remove the feed dog when installing the flat slotted needle plate. So this works really well for sewing belts and strap goods. So just as a recap, this is the CowBoy model CB205 heavy duty compound feed saddle and harness stitcher. And my name is Ryan Neal from Neal's Saddlery and Harness CowBoy Sewing Machines. And I can be reached at area code 330-692-1418 or neilre@comcast.net. Thank you for your time today.